Honorable former Prime Minister, my cabinet colleagues, distinguished delegates, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning and namaste to everybody. At the outset, I extend my warm welcome to you all to the third Nepal Investment Summit 2024. Today marks a momentous occasion in our journey towards economic prosperity and sustainable development. As we gather here, I am filled with profound optimism and confidence that Nepal is emerging as a premier investment destination offering boundless opportunities for global investors. Nepal is the land of Gautam Buddha, Mount Everest, and brave people. Equally, it is a country that wholeheartedly welcomes foreign investment. Nepal stands at the center of opportunities, welcoming investors with its untapped potential. Our unwavering commitment to liberal economic policies lays the foundation for a vibrant and investor-friendly business environment. We are strongly committed to carry out continuous reform to facilitate the investor, industrialists, innovators, and easing of doing business. In this context, the government of Nepal has recently amended 8 different laws governing business and investment regime. I believe this boosts the investor confidence to invest in Nepal. Distinguished guests, as a nation of peace and stability, we have created a conducive environment for economic growth and prosperity. The federal system of governance ensures a balanced development approach, fostering social and economic transformation across the nation. Nepal provides a number of incentives to foreign investors, including a robust regulatory framework, provision for the avoidance of double taxation, protection of intellectual property rights, competitive corporate taxation, among others. Government of Nepal has recently approved the framework of Bilateral Investment Agreement, BIA, which aims to protect and promote bilateral investment. I encourage all of our friendly nation to consider signing the BIA at the earliest. Our liberalized policy encourages foreign investment in prioritized sector. Our skilled workforce and low labor cost present an attractive proposition for international investors. Provision of national and non-discriminatory treatment to all FDIs and guaranteed the repatriation in foreign currency further enhance the attractiveness of the investing in Nepal. Distinguished guests, with over 60% of Nepal's population falling within the working age group and a rapidly expanding middle class population, shows the immense potential for consumer-driven growth. Furthermore, our skilled labor force, comprising a significant number of foreign language-speaking youths, helps the international investor to find favorite local workforce in Nepal. Nepal provides a number of investment opportunities across diverse sectors, including tourism, agriculture, manufacturing, ICT, garments, high-value crops, manufacturing, including agro-processing and infrastructure, to mention a few. Our hydropower potential holds the promise of abundant renewable and clean energy supply, while the tourism sector beacons with its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. Although Nepal has a huge potential of hydropower generation, only 3,200 megawatt have been harnessed so far, and about 5,568 megawatt large-scale power projects are under construction or in the pipeline with execution through public-private partnership (PPP) modality. This explicitly shows the enormous opportunities to invest in hydropower sector in Nepal. The existing and planned cross-border transmission line with India and China facilitates energy exchange within the region. To facilitate the power cooperation within the region, we have signed power trade agreement with India, MOU for power sector cooperation with China, and MOU for power export with Bangladesh. The tourism industry stands as a significant contributor to the economy, evidenced by the arrival of over 1.2 million international tourists in 2023, marking a notable 17% increase from the previous year. Likewise, the IT sector is experiencing a steady upward trajectory with a remarkable growth rate of around 65% in service export over 2021. Additionally, Nepal presents lucrative opportunities for the export of high-value cash crop, further enhancing its investment appeal and contributing to economic growth. The ready-made garment and Nepali carpet are also the major products being exported to the global market and renowned for their quality, having huge potential for investment. The operation up to special economic zone alongside several others in the development phase throughout the nation underscore our unwavering commitment to fostering economic growth and industrial development. Currently, Nepal has 10 operational industrial districts with plans to develop 6 more, which ensure low initial investment and access to essential infrastructure and support service. Nepal's strategic location, situated between emerging markets, India and China, signifies it as an ideal investment destination. Duty-free access to this market, facilitated by regional agreement SAFTA and BIMSTEC as well as free trade arrangement, ensure the bilateral and regional markets. To facilitate the smooth inflow of international private investment, the Department of Industry serves as the approving agency for investment less than 6 billion rupees, while the Investment Board Nepal handles investment exceeding 6 billion rupees or energy project with over 200 megawatts. Both government agencies are committed to provide eased and facilitated one-stop service within stipulated time frame to both domestic and international investors. Investment in Nepal is profitable, as witnessed in the case of various companies operating in Nepal with significant foreign investment. The share of repatriation of dividend of these companies remains impressive, which demonstrates the profitable investment environment in Nepal. Distinguished guests, the billion rupees, while the Investment Board Nepal handles investment exceeding 6 billion rupees or energy project with over 200 megawatts. Both government agencies are committed to provide eased and facilitated one-stop service within stipulated time frame to both domestic and international investors. Investment in Nepal is profitable, as witnessed in the case of various companies operating in Nepal with significant foreign investment. The share of repatriation of dividend of these companies remains impressive, which demonstrates the profitable investment environment in Nepal. Distinguished guests, the agreement and exchange of Memorandum of Understanding MOU witnessed just a moment ago symbolizes the beginning of a new era of collaboration and partnership. I believe this will have a result in the very near future. I also believe that during this important today's event, some declaration will be made at different level: government to government, government to business and business to business, and business and government, and this will project Nepal as a global investment destination. The multitude of projects to be showcased at this summit herald the vast opportunities of investment in Nepal. with the promise of tangible outcomes benefiting both our nation and potential investor. As we embark on this collective journey, I am confident that Nepal's immediate goal of achieving sustainable and high economic growth in the coming decade is well within the reach through the partnership with private sector, both domestic and foreign. With the collaboration and support of all, I am optimistic that we will harness Nepal's economic potential and chart a course toward economic transformation and prosperity. I believe that the presence of government and the leader of the opposition and the collective commitment for the environment clearly proves that Nepal is one in this mission. At the end, I express my warmest wishes to all the delegates for a fruitful and productive summit. We would be reaching to you to materializing the outcomes of this summit. May your time in Nepal be filled with inspiration, collaboration, and opportunity. Together, let us pave the way for a brighter future. Wishing you a pleasant stay in Nepal. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Right Honourable Prime Minister, for your very optimistic thoughts and great vision. And thank you for gracing us today with your very valuable presence.